So I bet you're wondering, why is there a video in here? Like, I know there's videos above already, but why is there a video of Chris on his blog? Is this a vlog or is it a blog? It's besides the point here actually, so it is just a supplementary sort of supporting video for the blog itself. My name is Christopher McPhillips and this is the Cornerstones of a Successful Social Media Strategy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sort of look at what you've done so far, what you've read, and then I'm going to preview what it is that you're about to read. I'll try and do this very, very quickly, and you can go ahead and read the rest of the blog, and I hope that you get a lot of value from it. Now one of the cornerstones is actually content. Content is absolutely king. Customers, are not king. Customers are absolutely crucial. We need customers. If we don't have customers, we're not paying our bills, we're not paying wages, and we're not having even a shade of the lifestyles that we want to live. So don't think that I don't appreciate customers. I absolutely do. But it's content that are actually going to attract customers to you. So you need to be able to put the content out there that attracts the customer. You can't put customers to attract content. Now, before you actually start spewing some sort of content out, you really need to know who you are as a company. You need to know what your brand values are, your brand's tone of voice, your personality. All those sort of things are quite crucial actually, so you can actually produce the right kind of content. Now, the content really is dependent on what sort of customer it is you're trying to attract. Now, if you're trying to attract high-end corporate-sized business, then you need to make sure that your content is very professional, very slick, sleek, and created to an extremely high production value. If you are trying to attract, small to medium-sized businesses or one-man bands, then you can ease up a little bit and you can you can relax and be a bit more informal. You don't have to be sort of too informal actually, but you can relax a little bit. Now, content itself needs to be emotionally engaging. Maybe not charging. Emotionally charging is usually the extreme of things, but it needs to be emotionally engaging. That's why people enjoy laughing. The people enjoy, the likes of John Lewis at Christmas, the TV ads that they put out, all that sort of thing. And I remember, one of my favourites is Toys R Us. I remember I used to be so excited every time that I saw that, because normally it meant Christmas time was around the corner for me. But it was showing throughout the entire year. So even I wasn't going to get a toy. Just because I watched the advert doesn't mean I was going to get a toy. But I loved to watch it. I just thought it was fantastic. It made me excited. It made me happy. I would literally forget about whatever, small problem that I had as a kid. I would watch that advert when it came on the TV. I'd be happy, and I'd go away, and I'd be completely forgetting about what sort of issues that I was trying to deal with. My trucks didn't match colour, so I was, having a bad time. Whatever, but the videos themselves, I remember them. They emotionally pull on me, and even the recent sort of John Lewis ones. They all are emotionally engaging, and it leads on quite nicely to the next cornerstone, which is a video library and GIFs or GIFs, whatever they're called. It doesn't really matter. But you need to be able to build a video library. Now you can employ sort of companies that help produce small videos for you. They are fantastic. Probably the first place that you should think of if you're going to aim towards the corporate sort of side of things, because you can tell them I'm trying to attract corporate sized companies, and they will know exactly how to help you. However, if you don't want to attract that size of company, or you don't want to spend that sort of expense, it's fine. Look around me. I'm in my living room. I don't have fancy lighting. I don't have a boom mic. I don't have a script supervisor. I don't even have a script. All I've got is my iPhone and a stand to hold it up, and it's just me. This is very much off the cuff. So my apologies actually if I stumble over some of my words, or I just if it's not perfect, that's fine, because I'm trying to give you the best possible video I can, but I can't give you perfect, because this is a living room. There's not much I can do in here, but I like to think that it's tidy enough that it's not going to offend you. But just create video. create video. If you don't want to do it, find someone in your company that will, because it's going to give you so much to give to your customers. Video is blowing up on social media these days, from video content posting to live sessions, like Facebook Live seems to be the next thing that's blowing up. But YouTube have been doing sort of live sessions for ages now. Twitter's doing it, Instagram's doing it, and social media stories. These are all just forms of video. So just get recording and start putting it out. Video helps. Video is far more engaging. And what's that old ton of phrase? Picture speaks 1,000 words. God knows how many words a video talks. So think about that. Start building on it. Now, that's what you've been looking at so far, yeah? What's left to come are the other two cornerstones of a successful social media strategy. Now, the next part is actually to engage with your customer. Talk to your customer. It can't be a monologue the whole time. It needs to be a dialogue. Now, it doesn't have to be every single day for a set amount of hours every single day, but talk to your customers, listen to them, and let them know that you're listening. Name drop some people. Who cares? Yeah, wee Stevie down the road. But actually, wee Stevie's not down the road. Stevie's from Birmingham, and he says, I think you should start doing this. I would really engage with that. I'd buy that. That sort of thing. Talk to your customer. It's really, really going to benefit you. It's going to benefit everyone. They're going to feel valued. Actually, PepsiCo followed me years ago, and I thought this is cool. I like Pepsi. PepsiCo's following me on Twitter. How cool is that? And then just a few years ago, my mind was blown as a young adult. I was marking out because Ray William Johnson, an actor and a comedian and a writer, started following me on Twitter. Albeit, I asked him, but he had the choice to completely ignore it, to not see it. He might have actually just might be scrolling, thought, oh yeah, follow him, her, yeah, okay, and just missed me. Whatever, he could have made a multitude of reasons to not follow me, but he did, and I was marking out. I thought this is cool, and he would send me a tweet, but I'm like, this is mental. This is, for me, I like that guy's stuff. I like watching his stand up. I like watching the video sketches that he does. I used to love Equals 3. How do you do it? Equals 3. I loved watching it. It was so funny. So when he followed me, boom, my mind was blown. I thought, that's cool. So transfer that into what you're doing. Follow your customers and talk to them. That's it. You're going to get so much value for those few little clicks and a wee tap of a button, and you're gonna get a lot from it. So don't underestimate that cornerstone. Now the next one, which we'll finish up with and let you read the rest of the blog, is your data. Data and insights are massive. You cannot. I can't put a bigger emphasis on this. You need to know what it is. What traffic you're getting. What are people doing when they come to your website? Are they going to your social media? Are they, are people clicking on your ads? Are people clicking on your posts? Are they engaging with your posts? Are they commenting? Are they liking? Are they sharing? All these sort of things you need to know, so you know what to do next time if it's not working. Now, if it's not working, don't take it as a big failure, because social media is changing all the time. So it's very, very hard to be able to sort of pinpoint something that absolutely works, because it doesn't always work. Because of the algorithms, because of people's trends, people's, the way that they do things, that changes all the time. So being able to read and understand what it is that you're doing in terms of analytical data, it's very, very crucial. Now, if you're not, up to speed with it, it's fine. Just take your time with it and go through it step by step. All the platforms normally have their own sort of local platform for data. But you can actually use other plugins or other services that read all the data for you and can actually distribute it to you in a far more digestible way. So keep that in mind. Now, hopefully, I've kept this short enough to keep it engaging and sort of demonstrate a point that video is very, very crucial. I hope you've enjoyed the blog so far, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the blog. If you want to read it again but ignore this video, that's fine. Start again. It won't take you too long. Ultimately though, I hope you get some sort of value from this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know either way. I'm going to be dismantling or disabling the comments So if you are looking to get in touch with me, just drop onto one of my social media channels and let me know there. Okay, all the details will be in this blog. For now, have a good time, and I'll speak to you again soon.